Hello again, I am back with some more mini albums from Scrap Diva Design for my summer vacation this summer. Again, if you haven't seen the other videos, I kept the mini albums themselves kind of plain because I'm going to go back in later and put my pictures in. But for now, I just wanted to kind of stay private and don't not include any pictures. So I took one of my favorites from the summer is the Jelly tote bag, and I cut it out in this was a trick. I forgot who did it first. It might have been Buzzing with V or Mommy and Me. I think it was Buzzing V. She took plates, like those jelly plates. So I went to my Dollar General and got dollar plates in like every single color that they had, and I've cut a bunch of jelly totes because it literally looks like a jelly tote. And I wish you could feel it in here, but it feels like the jelly tote too. And when I take everything out, I'll show you the inside of it because the back side of the plate is white and I just didn't want it to be that boring. But before that, I used this hotel key from my stash in here. I believe it's from KF's Crafts, and the key came with that. Then I took, again, those laminated words that I talked about in my other videos. Vacation, I have a ton of them. And then I took the larger of the new sunglasses and made them into a see-through shaker. So on one side you have white glitter, and on the back side you have a print, like a paper print on there. And I filled it with a bunch of seed beads of different colors that match. And then I just took these little, I don't even know what they're called, these bootleg key rings to attach it to the jelly tote. So inside I have Flip Flop mini album and a camera album. So let me lay that to the side. And let's talk about the camera. So I hemmed and hawed about this for so long, about whether or not I should buy it. And then once I finally bought it, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So I finally decided I'm going to do it for summer vacation, and I'm going to put some of our pictures from vacation. So I have those planner rings. I can't think of the name of it, but I have a little punch that will create the holes that this goes into. It's the same kind of opening as a Memory Dex card. It's a We Are Memory Keepers punch. So I punched 3 holes in it and put these discs in so I could turn the pages. And if I want to, I can add pages or take them out as needed. I used the flip flops from the Flip Flop mini album, and these $10, you'll see a theme of that. That is from the sand bucket, and I've used that in multiple other projects. I just, one day it was, figured I'd go ahead and cut a bunch of things out and put them in a pile. I kept them actually in one of these Tim Holtz containers, and I would just cut away and then just threw things in. And as I was building my mini albums, I'd go in there and I'd reach to see what I needed. This little swimsuit, I believe this is from the beach ball, or it could be from her bathing suit mini album. So like I said before, I kept everything really simple and plain inside. I backed this one with glitter, white glitter. Each of the little hearts on each of the pages that I have, I backed it with some kind of matching foil, and I made the flash. And I'm just going to put pictures, and if you saw some of my previous videos, I have a bunch of embellishments. So I have just a couple embellishments sitting to the side. I might just stick something like this in there. This is a clipboard from KF's Crafts. Or I might stick a smaller one. Okay, sorry. There was a knock on my door. I had to go answer it and talk to somebody. So as I was saying before, I have all these little embellishments to the side that I might stick in here. I got this really cute one here. I don't know if it will really look good on this, but it's just a cute embellishment. So this paper that I have, I don't like to put a lot of things in my mini album, especially when the paper is so beautiful, and I think it just distracts from the paper. So what I did in each page, I would use a different kind of paper, maybe one with a nice print or a flower, and the other one on the side kind of more plain, so I could put pictures or a journal or do something on this page. But what I also did is there are hearts in all of these. So I went in and I put some foil paper so you could see the hearts, and then I sandwiched it in between another piece of paper, and I did so you can see the foil on the other side as well as some glitter. So I did that, you'll see on each page. So again, I have something that has a like really pretty print on this side, and on this side it does have a print, but it's more plain and open area. And then my final page with the theme, beautiful flowers and a nice solid background, and on the back it's just glitter paper. So this is my camera album. So I'll put that to the side, and I'm not quite sure what I was going to do with this. I kind of like just having it sit in my tote bag because I think it's cute. But this is the Flip Flop mini album, and let me tell you, as soon as I saw the preview and the sneak peek of this, I knew that this is something I wanted to get immediately, and that's what I did. So what I did is I took the same paper that I've been using for everything else, and I made it into a shaker, and I used, it looks like diamond dots of different colors. I could put some embellishment. I can maybe put a cabochon up there, or maybe like a flower or something. But again, you'll learn about me. I'm kind of like a simple crafter, especially if there's a print. I like to not take away from the print, so you can like really focus on that. But these are my flip-flops, and as I promised you from the beginning, we talked about this bag and how I use the dollar plates, but inside I lined it with the same kind of paper that I use for all my other projects. So it looks really polished and finished. So I think that's just gorgeous. And it makes it nice and sturdy. I mean, the plate makes it sturdy, but then when you go and back everything with other paper, it makes it even better. So how I have this sitting in my craft room is I put my flip-flops in, and then I put my camera mini album in here so you can see everything. And that is part of my summer projects. Oh, let me just show you real quick because I didn't do many things with it. The Popsicle mini album, I just made something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna give it as a special like treat to my kids. You know, sometimes I have kids that come into my room that are having a really bad day and they just need something to brighten their day. So I make the cards, or I make little projects, little embellishments, and I give it to them, and they think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I'm like, okay, well, it gives me more room in my craft room because I don't have all these projects everywhere. So the inside of it, I lined it with another piece of paper. I used that shimmer paper that I've been infatuated with always from Michaels. I have it in like a million different colors. The stick itself, what I did is I took the grain paper from Lawn Fawn, and I cut it out, and then I cut out a piece of chipboard, and I sandwiched another piece of that Lawn Fawn paper so it's really sturdy. And on the inside of this part of the box, I did the same thing. I lined it with some chipboard, so like this pool is like super duper strong. So that is this one, and I'm gonna lay this one to the side, and I just did the drips with some glitter paper. I want to embellish this a little bit more. I mean, I know I'm a simple crafter, but that's a little too simple. And then I saw somebody who made a glass window, and I'm like, oh, that's a must. So I did ask to take here, but imagine if I take this one out. I made this one the same way as this one down here with the Lawn Fawn popsicle sticks lined with chipboard, but I think on this one I did not use chipboard inside of this, and it's a lot more flimsy, whereas this one's like super duper sturdy. So I think if I took this box and put it in my clear acetate window, you'd be able to see the inside, and oh, isn't that gorgeous in there that you can see of that print in the popsicle? So I think this would be a great gift to give to a kid. Maybe cut out like a little stamp and has like a positive encouragement or something. I think they would really, really appreciate that. And along those lines, I'm going to close this video with what I'm going to probably say all the time. Remember to work hard, stay humble, and always be kind. Have a good day, guys. Thanks.